meant to make this video earlier this week. It's now the end of the week, but we have been really struggling with Monroe's eczema. It got very severe, it got infected. We went back to the doctor, and I've just kind of been on her like a hawk because it's so hard to see them in pain and not understand. So yeah, her eczema is, we think, from her egg allergy that we were trying to help her grow out of. So she started eating baked eggs at 1 year old, and yeah, it just progressively got worse. So we're off eggs, and she's got a prescription antibacterial ointment that has made her rash worse, but has helped with the infected pustules. And then she's got hydrocortisone on too, and then we're doing Eucerin and Aquaphor, and it's starting to look better. But I'm just trying to monitor her so closely because I don't want her, like, you know, wiping her face and putting her hands in her mouth and stuff. So yeah, that's why this video is late. But today I feel like we're all feeling better, and I just want to, yeah, get back into just having a more normal day for all of us. Monroe is down for a nap, and I thought I'd show you some PR I received this week. It honestly always feels like Christmas, and I feel so lucky. Okay, I'm gonna start with Cezanne. I got this mug. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm really into getting basics and stuff that I'll wear in my everyday life with my PR. So I got this square neck tank in gray, and it fits so beautifully, and the quality is gorgeous. I'm trying to just fill my closet with everyday quality basics that fit really well. And so I have the gray and the black. I've been wanting a white silk skirt to pair with like sweaters and stuff. It is a little on the sheer side, so I'll wear a slip with it, but the weightiness of this is really nice. I've ordered a skirt like this 2 other times, and they just have looked kind of cheap in person, so this is beautiful. I'm excited to wear that someday. This set I'm so excited about. This is from Arca Movement. It's an Australian brand. It's 100% organic cotton, and I have 2 other sets that were gifted by them, and they asked if I wanted this in black or red, and I thought that the burgundy, or like a deep red, and I thought that this would be a fun set to add to my closet because I have so many neutrals, and I figured why not mix it up a little bit. I would say the quality of these Arca Movement sets are like nothing I've owned before. They are so luxurious. Between these and my Buck Mason sweat sets, my Rot Mom days feel hot mom. So I just changed into a little loungewear set from Kohl's. I'm gonna do a little bit of work. Monroe's down for a nap. When she's up, I think we're gonna get changed and go out into the world. Getting out of the house, because we had been kind of stuck in the house the whole week because I just was so worried about her touching things and then touching her infection, and yeah. So, woo! For lunch, Monroe's gonna have some leftovers from last night, which is Spanish rice and chicken, and then she's got fresh peas. Honestly, my biggest hack is get like frozen peas or frozen broccoli and just boil water in your tea kettle and just pour it over it and strain it, and they're actually really good. My sister just released a new single today, and Monroe is making me play it over and over and over again. What? Yeah. Are you Aunt B's biggest fan? It's called Mind Your Business by James VII. We're gonna go and do a little shopping, and I'm wearing, this is a men's leather jacket that I found at a consignment shop. Neanderthal Stories sweater. I see sunglasses from Anthropology, and old Steve Madden snake boots. And Buck Mason jeans. I literally always do this. We leave the house during rush hour, but it's the only time we can get out. Shoes! Shoes. So would say she's not as interested in being in the stores as she used to be, but she really liked Barnes & Noble. So we got a new book, we got a new Baba. She was like mind blown seeing all of them, and now we're on our way home. We're making lasagna. And vegetables and noodles. We are a bit late getting into bedtime tonight. I know. Okay, so that took forever. Usually I'm out of her room by like 7:45, 8 o'clock, and I didn't get out of her room tonight until 8:45. And I think it's because she took a 2-hour nap today, which I was like, wow. I figured she was just so tired from skipping her nap yesterday, but I paid for that time at bedtime. We are still nursing. She's on 3 nursing sessions a day, and I'm trying to wean her down to 2. But it's really hard because I've always nursed her to sleep since we became exclusively breastfed around 5 months. And now I'm realizing why they are saying don't do that, because it becomes really hard. Although tonight she like emptied them, and usually she tries to like keep like pacifying herself, but I like took her away from them and there was a bit of a struggle, but she finally fell asleep without them, which was great. That's giving me hope that we can get down to 2 feeds later this month. I got pregnant with Monroe so quickly, and we've been trying for like 4 months, and I'm starting to get like a little worried about what's going on. And I know it's because I'm breastfeeding, or I'm hoping that it's because I'm breastfeeding, and that once I'm done breastfeeding it will happen. So I really need to get me and Monroe on the same page and like slowly taper her off. And she's doing really well on yolk. So she has a dairy allergy, or she had the cow's milk protein intolerance, and she's growing out of it. And she's doing well on yogurt now. We've gone up the milk ladder. We're finally at yogurt. And so I'm hoping to introduce her to milk. And once she can have milk, hopefully then the weaning will be easier. I know she could have like other kinds of milk, but I was hoping to like breastfeed her through the winter with illness and so, but we're getting down to business now. The last thing about nursing that's becoming a bit problematic is with her nighttime wakings. Only Adam can go in there and soothe her, and it like makes me feel really sad because she has started crying for mama in the night, and if she sees me she wants to nurse, and then she's like attached to them, and then my milk supply gets crazy. So they're just all the signs pointing to like it kind of being time for us. So like, what else? I didn't film very much when we were out and about today because suddenly it's becoming like really, really hard. She's just like very quick, very curious, very certain about what she wants to do. So I don't really have time to like watch her take it all in anymore. She's like, all right, like I know what this is about. I'm gonna go get that. I thought I would show you guys. I have gotten quite the spread for eczema stuff. Because Monroe's eczema got infected with pustules, we have this prescription mupirocin ointment, and the first night that we used it, it made her skin so inflamed, like she was like swollen. So then I've been using little makeup brushes to put it on the pustules, but I think it like burns, because I tried to put it on her today and she was like freaking out about it. So I think I'm gonna stop that till we go to the dermatologist. And then we got this huge tub of hydrocortisone, 2.5%, and I again use it with a little brush, and her face was so bad. It, in like, I want to say a matter of hours, it went from like bright red and horrible to way better with this. So I'm glad that I finally started using it, but I do want to use it really sparingly. I do think it's really important after you use it. Our allergist told us to make sure that we're putting on a moisturizer and something like Aquaphor or Vaseline to seal it in, because it's very drying. So that's going to dry out the skin even more, even though it's going to take away some of the irritation. So we were using Eucerin, and I feel like this worked really well on her body, but not so much on her face. So I heard about Vanicream from a pediatric allergist on TikTok, and this is way more hydrating than the Eucerin. And I did a patch test on her ankle eczema, and she did well with this. And I also did something with Stellatopia. So yeah, these two are my favorites so far, and then we seal it. I've been going back and forth between Vaseline and Aquaphor because I hear that some people's skin has a preference for one or the other. I haven't noticed a difference with either, so yeah. And then last but not least, I bought these 100% mulberry silk crib sheet that was $135, which is so what? But I'm like, anything to help with her skin. So I was gonna wash it, but you need a special detergent for it, so I need to order that, and then we can get things going with this. And then we also got a humidifier for her room, and we're using free and clear detergent and just doing all the things. And her skin, like, her skin isn't as bad, but it's still obviously got a long way to go. So I'm trying to keep it from getting as bad as it was earlier this week with all of these things until we go and see the pediatric dermatologist next week. And now it's almost 10 o'clock, and probably gonna watch some TV and drink a beer. What are we all doing at night? Last night I like scrolled forever trying to find a show or a movie, and then I started watching this like animated movie that was like Oscar nominated, and it just made me fall asleep. And I just wanted something like, I love a feel-good movie, feel-good show, so I just need to find something like that. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.